Kevin, a great result tonight. Can you just talk us through some of the changes you made through the week, firstly coming into tonight's game?
Just reminded ourselves, last time we played, I think it was Perth at home, and we went to overtime with them. I think we gave up like 38 free throws or something, and it's a big factor in the game that lost us the game. So one of the things we wanted to do today is, number one, just try to keep Sean out of foul trouble. And so with zone, it helps us a lot with that. But we do give up rebounds, so we gave up 21 on boards. But you gotta kind of figure out which one you're willing to give up. And it worked tonight, keeping us in zone, allowed him to play 34 minutes, and when he plays 34 minutes, we're great.
And obviously decided to put Patrick on the bench in place of Corey, and he responded quite well, 6 of 6 from 3-point. Is he going back in after that? Or?
You know what's funny, man? Like I went back and forth with both of them, and changing it up 5 games ago, 6 games ago. They both were kind of almost in a slump at the same time, and I went to him today. I actually asked him. It was a question I asked him. What does he want to do? And I think he felt he had learned early in the season that was a group that he got comfortable with, and that's what we wanted to, he wanted to do that. So, it was a decision kind of made by both of us, but it was more of me talking to him and then him coming up with it, and then he responds to it. Both of them respond like they do tonight.
And we spoke last week, Kev, about that rebound count, which was terrible last week, but turned that around through the exploits of Sean and also Ty. Just talk us through their game that both absolutely cleaned up on the glass tonight.
Well, Ty never gets any rebounds. Let's start there. So he's probably making up for the last 4 games that he didn't get any. But no, I mean, I knew that by him playing limited minutes last game, we rely on Sean a lot to get rebounds. And when now other guys can chip in, such as Ty and Tommy, those are 3 guys that mainly do get all of the boards for us. But it was a collective effort tonight, and that's the one thing that I asked of this group. I mean, we were down 8-7 at halftime, whatever the score was. But I went in there, and all I was talking about was effort. It was one of the things we harped on the other day about. We just don't think we gave enough effort to win the game the other day. And today, they responded well. That third quarter, which was probably one of the best third quarters we've had all year.
And Sean, yourself, obviously you fouled out last week and probably were disappointed with your personal game. Did you gear yourself for a big one this time round?
Yeah, I was a little down on myself. I know I was a lot better than I performed last week. Coach was on me all week. And I was kind of getting it everywhere. I was called a dud. We was laughing about it. I was called a dud, so I kind of used that as motivation for today. And I just went out and just played my hardest. He's been preaching effort all week. And we've been having some good trainings. The gym is hot. But we had some good training. I think it prepared us for it.
You don't tear the air on.
Yeah, but I'm definitely happy with our effort tonight. We had some lapses, which we're going to clean up before the game Sunday, but I like it.
And 3 big blocks as well, and it looked like you enjoyed all 3 of them.
Yeah, definitely. You can talk a little noise, get the group going. I think that's the energy I need to bring every day, every night we play.
And speaking of heat there, Kevin, it got quite tense on the court there, particularly in the last quarter. Any comment on sort of the way Adelaide, I guess, finished the game? It was quite dirty when they grabbed Sean in that last one. That could have been almost an injection from Tees. Any comment on that sort of play?
Yeah, you said it. I don't say anything no more. I just play the cards the way they dealt. One of the things that I think of, we watch every game, and I probably watch every game 3 or 4 times just to see everything. And a lot of stuff that you saw just now, it happens all the time. I think that we definitely gotta clean that stuff up, because you don't want to play dirty. But I don't, Adelaide's a tough team, and that's what they do. They're gonna play hard till the last, till the buzzer sounds. So, you gotta expect that when you come down here. And I thought it was a hard play game. I thought it was a hard fought game. They wanted this game just as bad as we did, and that's what you're gonna get when tempers, when the emotion is up there and when everyone's competing, you're gonna have that stuff. So it's just normal. It's basketball.
Do you feel like now, new year, new breakers, you can almost turn this around and this could be the starting point?
Not really. You think about how many games we've lost and have been close. I just spoke about we were up 13 or probably more than that in Perth when Bryce Cotton didn't play. We gave the game away. Before we went there, we were in an overtime game with them. We lost to Melbourne when we had a lead with the last 2.5 minutes to go. We've lost a lot of games that were close, and I just think that now we're starting to figure out how to close games. And we didn't do a good job of it on Sunday, and I thought that was our effort. And then today we come in there, we give the effort for, most of the game. Like Sean said, we had some lapses, but I thought we were consistent throughout the game.
And do you feel comfortable that you're getting a lot of contributions from different guys? The last sort of 5-6 weeks, you've had a different top scorer each week. It was Jared or Shea or tonight, Sean.
Yeah, and that's a team, you know, and that's where this league is going to be. I mean, especially when you play these guys, they force you to run nonstop, you know, so guys get tired. I think today was the first time Sean ever asked me for a sub, you know, so it's you know, we're learning, and guys are learning how to play just a little bit better. They're starting to, I guess, you know, find some belief in each other and start some trust in each other. And, you know, like I said, I said to these guys early in the season, you don't want to be peaking in October, November. You want to start peaking, and Adelaide has been a team full of that. You know, every year they may not go well at the start, but in January they start to peak every time. And even right now, I mean, what are they, 4-1 in their last 5 games? I mean, we're the same way, 3-1 in the last 4 games. So, you know, I think all of us are going to be there in the end, and it's just whoever can get the most wins.
Sean, I have to ask, do you have eyes on returning to the NBA?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, that's always your goal, to play at the top level. But right now, I'm focused on this year and what we got going and trying to get to these playoffs and, you know, hopefully win it all.
And Kevin, obviously, it's facing the Wildcats next. What's the look going in there?
Well, the biggest thing that we're going to have to really do a better job of against them is when I see 21-0 boards, they do a great job of that, and that's how they win games a lot. You know, they put pressure on you. They got a lot of guys. Nick Kay, you know, he's relentless at going to the boards. You know, their whole team, you know, will go to the board. So we got to do a way better job of that. But I you know, these guys they're professional. I told them they can just rest up, make sure they keep hydrating because we do have a long flight tomorrow. But you know, we'll show up. I think this win will help us in that perf win, you know, in that perf game, and hopefully we can actually just show up, be physically ready more than anything, physically and mentally ready, you know, because I mean it'll be a tough game.
Can I ask a non-basketball question?
Of course.
You've been in Adelaide all week. Have you enjoyed it here? What have you been doing?
Honestly, when I was a player and the Breakers and we came to Adelaide, we stayed in the city every time we came, and I was bored out of my mind. I like the city. I do like the city, but I just was like, I wanted to see something else. This time we stayed at the airport, and we were just like, oh man, we're gonna be miserable in the airport. Glen Elg is one of the nicest areas I've ever been to, and you know, I'm from Baltimore. We don't see nice stuff much, but I've been around the world, and went to Glen Elg, and we were there for New Year's Eve, and we ate dinner down there 2 or 3 nights, and then we went to Henley Beach, and that was like, it blew my mind, and I'm like, you know, forget going to Hawaii, you guys got it right here. So no, I new appreciation for Adelaide, honestly.
Do you reckon any of that relaxation, calmness, niceness has helped you this week prepare for tonight?
You know what? We did a team bonding thing on, you know, Adventure Rooms. Maybe they give us some credit for this.
Escape room.
Escape room.
Yeah.
No, it was actually called Adventure Rooms. We went to Adventure Rooms, and we divided the coaching staff with 3 of the older players, and then the young guys, we divided them into one room, and we did the Mafia room, and they did something else. But it was actually so cool for us to do that because you relied on each other to really figure stuff out and things like this and try to get out of the room. Neither one of us got out the room, but we got further. So it says a lot about our team, right? We all stuck.
It was fun, though. I enjoyed it.
It was fun. Everyone enjoyed it. So,
yeah.
you know, our team never had a preseason, and that was the thing right there. We didn't have a preseason. You know, our tall black guys went away. Sean got late, and, you know, we had some stuff happen in Sean's family. Things happened in Sean's family where he had to go back and everything. And it's just more stuff where we just finally, I think, this was probably the first week that we have really had time to just bond. We had the Phoenix trip, but then, you know, remember Sean, you had to go,
wasn't there.
and he had to arrive, play the game, and then go right back. And then, you know, it's probably the first time that we've had everyone there and just did something together, and it was actually really cool. Glad we made a decision to stay over. We were a little frustrated at first when we got the loss. We were like, we want to be home, but it was a good week. Long week, though. Ready to go home. Yeah. I need my own bed.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.